Hey guys, Andy here. I've had quite a few different smartwatches through the years, going back I think almost 10 years since the first one. But for the last 3.5 years I've been on the original Pixel Watch. I'm not massively convinced that things move on that quickly in the watch area, so I've stayed with it. But every now and then I do have some problems, like it just won't turn on sometimes, and I'll have to let it run out of charge and then charge it and then it's fine. And maybe it's a little sluggish here and there. Battery life's okay. Anyway, I finally recently been thinking, do you know what, I really should get a newer smartwatch. And Google sent me like a voucher for the Pixel Watch 4. I don't know why I got the voucher, but basically it was like 150 off. It's £70 off already, and this was another 80, which brought it down to 200, so it's 350 normal. This is the Bluetooth version. That's 349 usually, the LTE version 449. So I do notice already, because I think I bought the LTE, which was normally 349, the original, so that's £100 more these days, but it's fine. So yeah, here we are. That's what we're going to take a look at today, basically, the Pixel Watch 4. Well, I just want to take a look, just an unboxing, bit of a talk about some of the specifications perhaps, and just, see what's in the box. Here we go. As you might expect for a watch, it's a long, thin box. See if we can find our way in. Already, maybe I think I've gone. I don't know. Why is that not? There we go. Oh, it says on their side there. Oh, I didn't mention it's 41mm as well. So I think when I bought the original, it was only 41mm. There's now 41 and 45. From what I could tell, the main difference with the 45, or the big advantage, obviously slightly bigger screen, obviously a bit more bulky item on your wrist, but you get more battery. I didn't really see, like I said, the battery's kind of okay in the one I've got now, so I wasn't too worried about that, and I thought, I'd rather keep a lighter, smaller, more subtle, I suppose, in some ways, size. Oh. Okay. So you can't see through it, but I think the divider is fixed. So it looks like that is the actual watch. We've got little pull tabs. Oh, that one doesn't seem to want to. So the watch itself does feel very light. So this is the sort of the matte black, and the strap is called Obsidian when we get to that. It is available in polished silver and champagne gold with iris, lemongrass or porcelain straps. So, and obviously there's lots of sort of third party and different straps you can buy. And that's just a cable by the looks. It's not a cable, is it? It's an actual charge. How do we... Oh, I see. The arrow is actually about opening. Okay, yeah, so it is like a puck. What's our best way of, do I just tear through that? Are they supposed to come off at the back? And there we go. I mean, probably much the same if I just torn it off, but okay. Oh, okay, it's going to go in like so. There we go, and it sort of snaps into place. That's quite cool. It doesn't rotate around, it stays there pretty firm. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So there is the Obsidian strap. What else have we got? I'm guessing just manuals. Yeah. Oh, there's the, okay. Oh, it did open up like a book. I didn't catch that bit. I don't think the connecting way has changed. I'll have to see if... Oh, I see there's a longer and a shorter. That's what we've got going on there. I will want the longer, I think. So So I'll keep the longer one for a second. Let's put all that aside as well. 3, so I press it in on the one side. There we go. Oh, it doesn't actually, so it stops. Okay, it does actually just leave you like that, but I'm guessing it's the same, obviously. There we go. So let's just try. Yeah, I mean, that feels the strap, I'm guessing the strap, I probably should have got a different colour, shouldn't I? Because I've got an obsidian strap from the original. I would imagine it's the same connector. So let's just try powering it up, and while it's doing that, I'll talk through some of the other specifications. So I think I've mentioned this is the Wi-Fi, I've been through the colours, it's 31 grams, the bigger screen is 36 grams. The original was 36 for the same size screen, so it saved a bit of weight. I don't know, I could tell you, I can feel the 5 grams difference there. And it's IP68 resistant as it was before. The hardware though, the internals are quite different. So it's a Qualcomm Snapdragon W5 Gen 2 4nm chipset. My original was like a 10nm, so things have come quite a long way, you'd imagine. I think that would help with battery life. Quad core, 4x 1.7 GHz Cortex A53. An Adreno A702. It's got 32 gig of RAM, 32 gig of storage and 2 gig of RAM, which again actually is the same as the OG like 3.5 years ago, which I think is quite interesting. You might have imagined they would have increased that by now. It's got NFC and it's got a speaker. The screen, as it was before, is a 1.2 inch AMOLED on this 41mm. Although it's only 408 pixels square, and my original is 450, so I've actually lost a few pixels, although GSM Arena listed at the same pixel density. And that's the original 1. No, I don't know why that would be. Anyway, I won't worry too much about it. I'm not after mad graphics on my wrist, so I think that should be fine. Interesting though, the screen brightness, it was 1000 on my OG, it's up to 3000. I'm guessing at peak, it is peak, sorry. That's pretty bright, so you would think that would work well in daylight. And it's Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which it was on the original one. So, and then the only thing I suppose to mention is the battery. So it's up about 10% from the OG. I didn't look on it hence last year's. It's a 325 milliamp hour. And again, if you went for the bigger watch, that's what you're getting a better battery. It says while charging, it charges 50% in 15 minutes. I missed what it said to me. Keep the watch and your phone close. Right, so let me get my phone. Now I don't know if I need to, there we go. See that it instantly said, yeah, let's connect. I don't know if I feel like I should have removed my original perhaps. I can confirm that is correct. Now, I mean, it does say this could take a moment. This was quite a slow process on the original watch. So I think I can just tell it to carry on as me. So, oh, I'm not on camera, sorry. So we'll see if it's a quicker experience on the 4. I might need to do a bit of editing to jump ahead to when I'm logged in, and we'll maybe have a chance to just have a quick look at the watch when I'm done. So let's do that. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, can confirm it is still quite slow in setting up. I think we're almost 10 minutes later now, but I'm hoping that this, yeah. Let's just start using it at the moment. Oh goodness, almost ready. I mean, this is just an unboxing. If it lets me, we're going to have a quick look at some of the different screens that I get. Let's just see the watch is saying setup complete and it's starting. I don't know if you heard that, the little bling. We don't need. So that's one thing I've set up, that it will unlock when my watch is connected to the phone. Hi there. Okay, so let's have a quick look at some watch faces. That's where we're starting. So I think I tend to like, so how do we just actually go ahead and, use on watch, sorry. Missing the obvious. See, that's quite funky, I think. But you might like a more sort of... Okay, out of the way. Yeah, that sort of one probably suits me as well. I do like to see kind of steps and heart rate and things. What's that? Is that the weather down there? Does it need permission for location or something? Maybe not. Oh, it's getting there. There's an option to edit. Is this just changing the colours? Oh, there we go. There's Barnett's weather. We're up to massive whopping 6 degrees now. Yeah, so you can change colours should you wish. That's quite cool, I think. You can change what the complications do, which I'll probably have a play with. Okay. I mean, as I say, we're just doing an unboxing at this point. So I think we've achieved that, really. I'm going to use this for a week or two, maybe even through I've got a holiday in a couple of weeks' time. Because I don't wear a watch a huge amount. That's why, perhaps another reason why I'm not all that bothered about having the latest and greatest. So yeah, it might take a bit longer to gather some thoughts. I'll try and use it for fitness tracking, although I use other stuff for that. So, but I'm sure some people will want to know how that works. So it should be able to. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular that you want to know, because I'm not too sure. I mean, watches, they seem quite a basic thing. I want to see the time and I want to see my notifications. Like I say, I don't even want to track fitness, but I know some will. Sleep as well, so I'll try and track sleep with it. And I'll have some good comparators because I've got the way that I normally track these things, so I should be able to do that in the review. So yeah, that's all from me for now. Do let me know in the comments if you have anything particular that you want to know. Otherwise, my name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.